fundamentals. He's really, staying focused on what it means to play good Street Fighter, what we think of it, right? Lo and behold, I found out he's from my state. He's from Ohio. He's like this hidden demon that I've never heard of. And lo and behold, he is taking names and he is showing his stuff and reminding everybody that Ohio is this name that needs to be reckoned with. And so to see him, and I guess I should also mention too, I think lately he's been feeling a bit maybe burnt out on Street Fighter and hasn't been performing quite as well. So he was getting a little nervous about competing today. So to see him make the top 8, I couldn't be happier for him. I'm excited to see him hopefully make a deep run, but let's get into this.
And here we go, going to kick things off on the winner's side. As I said, Dual Kevin versus Jak. Two of the best. Immediate Renko kicks connects for Jak. Gonna usher Dual Kevin closer to that corner.
Okay, and we do see him jockeying for position. Both these players, like, I would say Jak is definitely the more aggressive of the two, but they both like to stay in that mid-range and really just try and fight for control. And right now, it is all on Jak's side.
I like this for Jak. Establishing early burnout is being threatened here, but the perfect parry for Dual Kevin. Going to get him out of danger. Still got a lot of work to do in this round.
That might be all it needs now. Expertly, he does back off, but there it is, the counter hit. Not granting him a combo, in fact, but getting him enough frame advantage that he can take his turn back, and that's the first round, and that is important in this 1-to-3 setting. Yeah,
as you spoke, Jak, being the more aggressive of the two, you are certainly looking for that momentum to go on your side to be able to try to force Dual Kevin into fast decisions. Good anti-air there from Jak.
Slowing things down a bit here, and now we do see the OD whirlwind shot, but there is that super strong buffer from Juri, no doubt on the crouching medium punch into the crouching medium kick, and here we do see again this corner position established. He's got the life lead, and it's paying off.
Yeah, drive gauge low for Dual Kevin, able to eagle spike towards the mid-screen. Jak, immediate denial, get off me.
And he's one to do it. If you've ever watched a set with him, he's not afraid to bust it out, even if it's going to burn him out. But right now, he does have a little bit of drive gauge left, close to 2 bars there, and Kevin making a huge mistake.
Oh, Jak, just getting a little bit of tap there. No level 2 or anything like that. However, Jak in a really good spot. Nice punish on the whip throw. Jak just outside of dodge.
Oh, and he does it again! He's not afraid. And now, again, this is 1-to-3. We have to mention that. We have to remind the viewers that it's not over just yet. But letting your opponent know that you are going to do that early on is going to set the tempo for the rest of the set.
Oh, nice jump in there from Jak. Again, DP ender going to be able to take his turn right on back. I like that from Kevin. Getting a challenge on Jak, backing up, perhaps looking for a shimmy.
God, that mix-up is so cheap for mid-screen. Okay, he does get the conversion there into the heavy mixer, and now a perfect parry right back at you. We saw that situation earlier from Dual Kevin, but Jak's got a timing of his own, and now he's taking this to the bank, gaining the life lead back.
Jak has been doing really well keeping Dual Kevin out of the skies, but life leads to super close now. Jak in burnout, finds a hit, gonna go immediately cash out. Absolutely gets the KO for the first round of the second game.
Yeah, he's on a roll right now. This is potentially looking at, a 2-0 lead for him against somebody like Kevin. But one thing I think isn't talked about enough for Kevin as a competitor is his endurance, his stability throughout a long set or a long tournament. He's among the very best, so even if he does go down 2-0, I expect him to not make this an easy fight.
One of the cerebral warriors of Street Fighter for sure. Dual Kevin gonna have to access that grid. Jak jockeying for position again, but you see Dual Kevin defending the neutral space, but immediately interrupts the tornado, and there it is. The engine is started.
Yes, and he's working on that dry gauge. He does let him get out of dodge. Now, that's something we know about Jak. Although he's gotten better over the years, he still does struggle to anti-air sometimes in like the clutch moments. And are we going to see the level 3 here? Not quite. He's opting for the level 2, controlling the screen. Yes, sir.
Put it the win-in-win condition. Dual Kevin staggering away at Jak's life. Drive rush in the overhead. Dome is blessed.
Oh man, is he gonna be able to kill without spending any meter? The privilege here for the king of level 2s making that comeback. And what did I tell you? He's got that long haul mentality. He's not out until he's out.
Yeah, and that's what makes him such a dangerous competitor. Good anti-air there with the mixer. Drive rush in, looking for something, not finding it. Jak taking that turn, head stomp and the throw.
Okay, a little bit of patience here, but we do have to remember that there is still a round on Jak's side, so if he wins this, that is still 2-0. And he actually finds the right time to jump out. What a huge conversion.
Yeah, this is super dangerous. Rashid in the corner is definitely a huge damage threat.
Okay, what's the set play here? Is he gonna go? Nope, he doesn't. There it is. I was wondering when the throw is gonna come here. This is still a marked opportunity of patience for Jak. And now he finds himself out of the corner. There's the forward throw. This is how it all starts. She has one of the best throw loops in the damn game.
Loop, we'll see. Drive reversal. I need my turn back, please. 3 bars available for dual Kev.
Okay, drive rushing in there. He's low on the drive gauge, and I love that opportunity to cancel immediately. Don't want to waste any time, but the defense on JAK, oh my god, he's holding down back for his life.
Still got plenty to go on that burnout recovery, and dual Kev knows it. JAK trying to defend with the crouch medium kick, the jump over, nice block, but JAK not willing to spend too much. Still has CA too. Dual Kev has to be super careful.
Yeah, this is any hit is going to kill for sure. Oh, nice! Smoke too soon. There it is, the reset into the throw. And we have to point out here, this is something that has been prevalent throughout this whole set, and I have to imagine it's going to be a hallmark for the rest of the whole tournament. JAK is finding those opportunities to jump with that insane, that indomitable jump fierce from Juri that just hits at like an impossible angle. And even somebody who, if you have ever watched him, Dual Kevin is among the very best at stopping the air approach in the whole game. In the whole of Street Fighter 6, he is one of the very best at anti-airing, and even he not only has to just respect in whole fashion, but also just get hit if he does try against that jump fierce from Juri. And so if he doesn't find a better way to deal with that soon, it could be curtains.
Yeah, it's going to be up to adaptation time now, down 0-2, as you said. Dual Kev going to have to figure some things out, and JAK going right back to work. Corner pressure established, good sweep, and we're going to pass on through.
I like that whiff punish right back at you, though. That big punish counter sweep from Dual Kevin. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, he's switched roles, rather. And now JAK has his back to the wall. He does fight his way out of the corner.
See if Dual Kevin's permissions are allowed to get this round. JAK might have to pull out the admin rights, being moved into this corner again. Good block, and oh no! Unfortunate stuff for Dual Kevin. That was a huge opportunity miss.
My god, it went the wrong way. What the hell happened? And now he's forced into burnout here, and he has to hold all this. He has a chance to level 1, but at what cost?
Yeah, especially trying to protect that level 2. You know it's so good, and JAK puts himself on set point.
Man, Kevin has to shake that off, but it's got to be tough. I am shook, and I'm just commentating.
Yeah, you got it. It's one of those things that really does test your mental fortitude. JAK might know that, went for the anti-air, but no punish. Immediate response though from JAK. Kev in an even worse spot.
Okay, clipping him with the low forward drive rush, immediately going to the heavy mixer, and yes, he sets up the level 2, and here's his opportunity to get a little more wind in his sails, and maybe even have a chance to breathe a little bit, because JAK has been controlling the pace so well that it feels like, oh, he's gonna go into, he's dead.
Yeah, this is gonna be a max cash out. All the green, all of the savings account. I need everything to buy this home. That's called Winners Finals, and JAK putting a big down payment in.
Oh yeah, he's putting the keys in the door. He's not locked in. He's stepping right through the threshold.
Absolutely.
He took that convincingly. Like, again, not to say that Kevin didn't play well, but you could tell that JAK was like in his element. And this is another thing that I don't think people talk enough about with Juri. I think she excels at controlling the pace. Like, yes. she does basically everything well, right? She's got incredibly strong anti-air DP. She does good damage when she gets the stocks. You know, she's got good buttons, a good drive rush. But I think where she excels the most is controlling the pace. And so for somebody like JAK to feel comfortable enough that he's not rushing anything, he's not overextending, I think that means it's going to be hard for just about anybody to get the win there.
I agree. And if you look at it, JAK was able to decide when neutral was going to be played and when it wasn't, right? He did a really good job of defending that neutral area, the 2 to 3 character links in front of him, challenging with either a jab on the drive rush forwards or even a crouching medium punch. You saw the anti-airs were on lock too, and while they didn't all necessarily lead to big damage, with a character like Rashid, if you're able to deny that advance forward, then it's like, okay, I'm Juri, so I have a lot of routes, as you said before. From the skies, I can come in, try to make things real tricky with head stomp, or I can keep it grounded, use my ground fireball, use my drive rushes in to continue pressure. So yeah, I think JAK understood the assignment, and we saw execution there at the highest level, and that's why he got the 3-0.
Yeah, but again, need to remind everybody, if this is maybe your first time tuning in to a top 8 here on the CPT side of things, this is first to 3, and it is double elimination. So, Dual Kevin does still have a chance. He's sent down to the loser's bracket, and he's no stranger to that. He's been in that position before to win whole tournaments. It's not unheard of, and he's absolutely that caliber of player, so he will do his best to claw things together and scratch his way out of that hole.